Hello everybody and welcome to my Heirloom Organic Vegetable Garden series for October the 3rd. So, anybody that's watched my duck channel, my duck series, knows that we got hit with frost. And my zucchini plant, which was supposed to be a squash plant, because it's from last year's seeds, well actually the year before seeds, ended up growing nothing but zucchinis. Like just a ton of zucchini. Like there's some big ones. The ducks are gonna get them. There's some good snacks in here. I'm not going to be bothered with it because zucchini, I just don't have time for it. I like zucchini. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I'd rather have squash. That's what I would rather have. Thankfully, I've got I think 47 pounds of squash left over from last year, frozen, so I'm good. That's the thing, you know, when you have an overabundance in your garden, not a good idea to give it away. Prep it all, freeze it all, and because you never know what next year's going to bring. All right, so the carrots are coming out right now, and they're big. Look at the size of these. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. To give you an idea, there's my hand. No splits, nothing. Well, on this one anyways. All right, well, I'm going to start on the carrots. Parsnips, they aren't getting touched for well, November. We need some serious cold, but they're nice, big plants. Like I'm really happy with the tops here. Big tops means good bottoms with these ones. You don't get tops this size if they're really small. And these are some serious rows of parsnips, serious rows, which is very good because I've been with a parsnip withdrawal because last year, you know, I had those bad seeds, and I think I got maybe 4 meals out of last year's crop. But this one's like they're really doing well. I'm really happy with the size of them. They're nice and big. Serious stalks. Like, it's gonna be interesting what's underground. And considering, you know, they were planted a month late, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting considering that, you know, because really they should have been planted the 1st of June, not the 28th of June. All right, let's get this carrot action happening so I can get them soaking, so that I can give them a scrub and get the blanching station going this week, because this is the week to do it, guys. It is so beautiful. And the weatherman says it's only this week. Well, this is the first row, which was really only 2/3 of a row. And this one was the very last carrot, guys, out of that row. I gotta show you my hand on it. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. Man, they really grew good this year. And consider this, guys. I didn't weed this row. I did at the very beginning when the carrots were about 2-3 inches tall. I did go down and I weeded and, you know, cleared it out so that they had no competition. But I didn't do anything else the rest of the year. I didn't thin them out. And even the carrots that were touching each other, I only had 2 carrots that were rotten. That's not bad. So next row, I'm thinking I got probably 100 pounds of carrots raw. Probably processed, you know. I don't like guessing that one because it always shocks me how much waste you end up having, but it's going to be interesting what I have this year on these carrots. And these carrots are my favorite. I like these even more than I like the colorful carrots. That's why I didn't plant the colorful, but I also have still I think 40 or 50 pounds left over from last year, because last year we had that crazy crop. But that carrot I just pulled, the very last carrot was massive. Biggest one I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever had a carrot that big. Absolutely ridiculous carrot harvest, guys. I shouldn't say I don't believe it, because this garden is unbelievable. And as far as carrots that didn't pass the quality control, these 3 carrots, and that was it. The whole row was good carrots. I just can't believe it. For dragon carrots to be oh man, that's a lot of carrots, guys. All right, I'm gonna take them up to the deck and get them soaking for the big scrub, and then process them. Not tomorrow, probably the next day. But that's an awesome harvest of some really big carrots. So I'm going to give them a pre-soak here, and then I'm going to transfer them to the kiddie pool, and then I'm going to let them soak in the kiddie pool for a couple days, and then I'll scrub them and we'll do the processing. That's a good harvest of carrots. I'm having fresh carrots tonight. Fresh carrots with butter. Oh, it's going to be good supper. Want a drink, Doug? You're like the ducks. Running water attracts everybody to me, or everything, it seems. Alright, so that's what I'm up to here, guys. Give them a soak, get a little bit of the mud off them in the wheelbarrow here, and then we're going to put them into the kiddie pool. Yeah, these are some nice carrots, guys. Oh, there's so many big ones too. Alright, I'll transfer these over. I'm thinking I got like way more carrots than I need. I think I'm going to be giving away some of last year's frozen carrots. We'll see what I end up getting here on the end result on the processing. Well, when you put them inside of a 5-foot diameter kiddie pool, you really get an idea of how many carrots there are. An awful lot. I can't believe it. That's an awesome harvest out of the dragon, and the dragon usually are not this good. They're usually a smaller carrot. I pulled them out of the ground just in time too. But I'm surprised this year, guys, because I didn't thin them out, and a lot were touching each other, and they didn't have the rot factor. But I think if I would have left them like another week, the rot would have started. All right, well, I'm going to fill this up and let it soak, and then over the next couple days I'll scrub them, and then we'll do the processing and freeze them all up. I'm going to have enough carrots for the year. Actually, probably about a year and a half worth of carrots there. There's going to be carrots on the menu tonight, though, for sure. So that's the carrots, guys. So it's the next day. What's happening here is I'm just changing the water, because I find that if the carrots, I find if any vegetable sits in the water, same water, more than one day, it gets a bit of a smell. I like keeping it fresh. I've done this trick on my back deck and kept things for 4 days out here just by keep changing the water every day. Tomorrow I'm going to scrub these and we're going to chop them up, and then I'm thinking it'll be Thursday. Thursday I'll be doing the blanch on these. But this is my trick to keep them fresh, because I find that, especially the carrots, and actually other vegetables are prone to this too, but I find that the carrots, if I don't leave them soaking in water, they get that soft, mushy feel to them. So I don't know what they put on grocery store, vegetables to keep them so hard, because I've never had any luck with vegetables staying crispy hard if they're not soaked in water. I find that they all get, that limpy feel to them. So that's what I'm up to. I'm just going to dump them back in the kiddie pool here with some cold water, and tomorrow I'm going to scrub them and hopefully chop them up, and then Thursday I'll be doing the blanching. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.